In 2020, I created a thigh slimming series. This was something that was so important to me because where I started was somewhere that I didn't even want to be. I really wanted to change my health and life for the better. I showed you the very first day to the very last day, all the foods I ate and everything in between. It was an opportunity for me to be vulnerable for the first time and let you know I'd never been able to wear shorts my entire life confidently. It all started with me wanting to test out a Lily Sabri thigh slimming challenge. I had struggled for so many years it was worth a try. I had so many options of which workout to use, and I had the Emmy Wong or the Lily Sabri challenge, thigh challenge for the test. One of my biggest learning lessons throughout this journey is that the type of exercise you do matters. We can't spot reduce fat, but what we can do is ensure that we're doing the right exercises that actually help you in promoting your inner thigh burn. From the masses of rigorous exercises that I would do for hours and hours a day and then be burnt out after 4 days, I swapped that for actual effective workouts that were a quarter of the time. In testing out these Chloe Ting, these Emmy Wong and these Lily Sabri challenges, it actually showed me that it's not about how long you exercise, it's about what you do and if the workout is activating the right places. But first of all, you need to ensure your body's being challenged, your muscles are being stretched and you're feeling that burn. Once I mastered this, the 20-minute and the 10-minute workouts were just as effective as the hours and hours I put in before. Another little trick I learned is that before every workout I try to do a little bit of cardio. You can either warm up, but I've learned that if you warm up your muscles before doing a workout, you actually have them more activated and your workout ends up burning you more calories. I also realised and valued the importance of variety. When we do the exact same thing every single day, our body just gets too used to it and it's not being challenged enough. These components all together, things that I'd never done before and were the major catalysts to actually having this successful journey in the end. Mixing cardio and toning daily allowed me to reduce the jiggle in my legs. Although we love that, it was such a nice feeling to be able to finally start seeing these changes. Before, when I tried to slim my legs down, I would never look at the foods that I was actually eating and how much they had an impact to my overall results. When I gain weight, the weight majority goes to my stomach and my legs area. This meant I couldn't do what I used to do, which was exercise as much as possible and eat whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. Instead, I picked up a balance of different foods. This meant I could make banana bread as much as I wanted to. I could still have pancakes for breakfast. Swapping out certain ingredients for healthy alternatives made me feel like I was never restricted or missing out. To achieve a desired effect or a desired result doesn't necessarily mean the weight on the scales. It can also mean just leaning down or reducing body fat percentage and building up muscle. Hey friends, so I wanted to do a thigh slimming video today talking about inner thighs. Now you guys know I've previously spoke about how for a very, very long time I was always the person who had the bigger thighs, the thighs that rubbed, you know. I just felt a bit left out. I felt like I couldn't wear those things, so I wanted to go on this journey to start being able to wear clothes that I actually enjoy, not that I had to feel like I had to wear. Now one of those realizations in my weight loss journey, and I'm going to be sharing some tips with you guys right now, is that first of all I thought I couldn't get there. Now I didn't start this journey off in the mindset that I wanted a thigh gap, but I really understood and thought that because I come from a family of women who have larger thighs, or no one in my family has a thigh gap, not that that's necessary, just something I had observed, everyone was on the thicker thighs side of it, and I thought, you know, it wouldn't ever be possible for me to slim down my thighs. I just never thought I could get there. So for anyone watching this video who has ever thought the same sort of thing as that, to know that hopefully this is proof and you can take some tips away that you can get there. One of the things I had to realise is that the inner thigh fat is probably the part that jiggles the most and causes that rising up of the trousers. So number one thing I did to start alleviating that, alongside, you know, it has to be an all over the body weight loss because you cannot spot reduce fat, but I realised that toning is really going to help this. I had seen people who either do gymnastics or CrossFit, you know, the CrossFit girls who have bigger thighs, but then their shorts aren't going up, riding up, or their trousers aren't riding up in the middle. I've realised that toning down really alleviates that jiggle. So if you're on your thigh slimming journey, first of all you want to know that ultimately toning down is going to build muscle in the thigh area, which is going to reduce the fat percentage. It's going to be, you know, slimming them down, making them look slender, making them feel lighter. It's going to be by making sure you're introducing your thigh slimming toning workouts. Now that's what these workouts really did help me. I formulated that routine and I kept on consistently adding weights, using the same videos over and over again, adding weights to allow the maximum optimum thigh burning process. And when it comes to thighs, they can be so stubborn. So if you really want to level up your thigh workouts, if you really want to make them hard, if you feel like maybe this workout is a bit too easy for me, add weights, ankle weights, use a heavy water bottle if you can't buy weights. Amazon is a really good place to buy affordable weights, because sometimes when you buy the labelled weights, they're overly expensive, so Amazon is a really great place to start. I've already rattled on so much about the importance of walking or adding in a cardio because of how easy it is, so I'm not going to go into much more detail on that for this video, but just do add it in. It's so easy, it's so doable. I know in the winter months it's a bit more difficult because the sun doesn't stay out for long, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't always feel the best about walking in the dark. So what I would do is I would, now that it's coming into summer, you know, be given a date for the 21st of June to really optimize our hot girl summer, so get out there and walk. I bought a treadmill for those days where I come back, it might be 10 p.m. and it's quite quiet, my treadmill, so it really works out for that, and it was really reduced. So try walking, keep your legs moving. You will not see results potentially within a week. I know I saw results within 3 weeks. Keep on going. I would say when it comes to thighs especially, and especially when you're checking something every day, which we will. If you're on any type of weight loss or thigh slimming journey, you will check back every single day. The problem with doing that is that because you're seeing something every day, you're not going to see the tiny changes, and sometimes it might take someone else who's, you know, been away and come back and seen you again to go, hey, you've lost weight, and then you'll realise, oh, I've lost weight. So why it's so important to check back after a month or use clothes is because you're not going to see the tiny changes, and our mind plays tricks on us that there's not changes happening. So really stay focused, eat the right foods. You're going to want to be leaning down, especially for the early stages of your thigh slimming journey. That food is so important. Food is ranked as 80% of part of your transformation. So if that is the case, and it will be for almost everyone, because food is so much easier to create that weight loss deficit with food than with exercising, because it's just a case of you can sit down and just plan to eat less of this and that to create that deficit. So pick foods that are going to allow you to lean down. Pick foods that are going to keep you hungry. Write down what you realise is the importance of food, and that's going to really keep you focused and have that tunnel vision on how to really, you know, slim down your thighs. When I was on my journey, I started off clueless, but it was trial and error, and which is why I'm able to share so many tips with you guys that ended up working for me, because you guys know I tried 100 trillion different things. So use these tips, test them out, exercise your consistency, because one exercise a week for an hour isn't going to give you the same results as 20 minutes every day. Realize what's more effective and what's going to get you there, and how long it's going to take you to see results. I saw results within the first month, not within the first week. And again, for some people it might take even longer. Hi guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to come over and follow my inspirational fitness page on Instagram, where you get to see loads of yummy recipes and just a daily, every single day update from me. But also come over and follow my inspirational podcast page as well. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you like my thigh slimming videos. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I've loved getting to know so many of you who've joined over the last 2 months. It's been crazy. Now I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!